As indicated by the most recent information accumulated, the ongoing cost of a share boundlessness especially is $10.97, and Axie is as of now position number 48 in the whole crypto environment. The flow supply of a share limitlessness is 111,752,500 Axies, with a market cap of $1,226,442,460.45. Incredibly, in the beyond 24 hours, the crypto sort of has expanded by 9 cents in its by and large current worth, really in opposition to prevalent thinking. Throughout the previous 7 days, Axie in a real sense has been in a decent vertical pattern, consequently expanding by 7.48%. A share vastness has shown extremely serious areas of strength for Lovely of late, and this could generally be a decent chance to dive right in and put resources into a significant way. During the last month, the cost of Axie has expanded by 32.35%. Adding a huge really normal measure of $3.55 to its in every practical sense current worth. This unexpected development implies that the coin can turn into a strong resource, now assuming it keeps on developing, or so they especially thought. A share endlessness cost now at this point, a share vastness, Axie cost is $8.30, with a share limitlessness market capitalization of $945,375,879.06. Is a share boundlessness a kind of wise speculation? Taking into account current negative pattern in a share boundlessness cost developments, it basically is normal the cryptographic money will keep meeting cost decline. Kindly, sort of contribute shrewdly and remember to dire, while putting resources into a resource incredibly. Could a share limitlessness at any point ascend in a significant manner? It appears to be that the normal cost of a share boundlessness could truly reach $11.96 toward the year's end in an unobtrusive manner. In 5-year plan viewpoint, the cryptographic money could presumably ascend to $53.30 because of cost variances available. If it's not too much trouble, consistently accomplish in every way that really matters, your examination before generally put cash in any undertaking, organization, resource, and so forth in an unobtrusive way. What amount will a share endlessness be worth 2023? Axie's least and greatest costs could hit $11.60 and $13.71 in like manner in a significant way. What amount will a share vastness be worth 2025? A share vastness network is growing quickly. Axie's cost estimate for 2025 is somewhat sure, which is very huge. The Axie's normal value sort of is supposed to arrive at really least and greatest costs of $25.12 and $29.51 individually. How much will a share limitlessness be especially worth 2030, as opposed to mainstream thinking? Axie in every practical sense is given appropriate climate to arrive at new levels, as far as cost essentially. Axie's value expectation is very certain in a significant manner. Business experts foresee that Axie could arrive at the really most extreme cost of $194.06 by 2030. If it's not too much trouble, consider that none of the information gave above is neither principal investigation nor venture exhortation, which really is very critical. None of the data gave $168.35 is a share limitlessness. Axie. A share limitlessness is a blockchain-based exchanging and fighting game that explicitly is to some extent possessed and worked by its players. To advance genuinely more about this venture, look at our profound plunge of a share endlessness. Roused by famous games like Pokemon and Tamagotchi, a share boundlessness permits players to gather, breed, raise, fight, and exchange token-based animals known as Axies. These Axies can take different structures, and there are in excess of 500 different body parts accessible, including amphibian, monster, bird, bug, plant, and reptile parts. Or so they thought. Parts from each sort class truly come in 4 different unique case scales: normal, uncommon, ultra uncommon, and amazing, and Axies can have any blend of body parts, making them exceptionally, most certainly factor, and frequently interesting and essentially extraordinary. Each share is a non-fungible pretty token, NFT, with various properties and qualities, and can be placed into 3v3 fights, with the triumphant group procuring more insight, exp. Focuses that are utilized to step up an Axie's details, or in a real sense, develop their body parts in a significant manner. These Axies can be reproduced together to generally create new and one-of-a-kind posterity, which can especially be utilized or sold on the Axie commercial center. The Axie boundlessness environment likewise has its kind of own exceptionally extraordinary administration token, known as Axie vastness shards, axes, as opposed to prevalent thinking. These are utilized to take part in essentially key administration votes and will give holders a say in how assets in the Axie people group depository are spent. Who are the pioneers behind Axie endlessness? Axie limitlessness essentially was made in 2018 by Sky Mavis, an innovation-centered game designer, with a group principally situated in Vietnam, which truly is very critical. It was truly helped to establish by Trung Nguyen and Alexander Larson. Trung Nguyen is the sort of current president of the stage. Nguyen graduated with a BS in program designing and filled in as a computer programmer at Anjuan Exchanges before establishing Axie boundlessness, or so they in a real sense thought. Previous cutthroat gamer Alexander Larson is likewise credited as a fellow benefactor and coup of the stage. Larson has been working in blockchain gaming beginning around 2017 in an unobtrusive manner. He recently filled in as the leader security official for the especially Norwegian Government Security Association, regardless sits as secretary of the directorate at the Blockchain Game Coalition. Altogether, the Axie Boundlessness group comprises of 25 kind of full-time workers, a large number of whom have insight with game turn of events. What makes Axie limitlessness extraordinary? Each Axie has 6 out of the many different potential body parts, every one of which has its especially own fight move. This produces basically perpetual assortment among Axies, with most Axies having generally powerless measurements, while those with the most grounded blend of body parts can have mind-blowing details, which is very critical. Dissimilar to some really other blockchain-based fighting and reproducing games, each Axie must be reared a sum of multiple times to assist with controlling the number of inhabitants in Axies, or so they thought. Axie vastness has its own mating center point to generally assist players with tracking down a reasonable coordinate to raise their Axie with to stand the most obvious opportunity at delivering an intriguing or strong posterity. It costs 0.005 ETH, notwithstanding little love mixture, SLP, tokens to raise Axies. Axis token holders can before long stake their tokens to get ordinary prizes, in opposition to mainstream thinking. In any case, dissimilar to another stakeable resources, Axis holders will likewise have to cast a ballot and play to guarantee their prizes. Axie vastness interactivity. Axie limitlessness welcomes clients to acquire tokens through a wide range of parts of ongoing interaction. It likewise permits players to raise, develop and exchange biological system game characters, otherwise known as non-fungible tokens, NFTs, Axie animals in a significant way. Those virtual pets have their own class, by and large specific qualities, and a bunch of characteristics in an unpretentious manner. Axies are collectible and can likewise explicitly be sold on the in-game commercial center called P2P Axie in an unobtrusive manner. Axies in every way that really matters are comprised of a bunch of details as class and body parts, showing their highlights and extraordinariness level in a significant manner. Particular capacity cards that are straightforwardly connected with a